Hey, this is Don Chater again. Wanted to give you another, instead of tips and tricks this time, I just explain how my service runs. I've helped a lot of, I don't know, probably over 20 businesses now. I would only work with you, so I would only work with one plumber in Kenosha, Racine area. So what I would do, your website looks awesome. It has some age to it. You've been around for ever. You got a lot of branding backing you. Obviously, you're on the second page of Google's, and there's not a lot of strong websites of plumbers. Plumbers just want to be plumb masters and not webmasters. So here's the campaign strategy that I would do right away out of the gates. If you gave me the reins to your website, I would first run a press release. Then hundreds of news organizations would pick up the story. I have a professional writer that would write up a totally awesome story, but it's not really about the story. It's mostly about a whole bunch of online news websites pointing a backlink back to your website. It'd be a widely diverse range of popular to not so popular websites. You would get a flood of backlinks, and in the eyes of Google would see this, and other search engines for that matter would start seeing the popularity of your website all of a sudden. And then the next thing I do, I outsource this. Would be, they're called social signals. So it's pretty much just now on the social media websites, all of a sudden that news, now that there's a news press release, now the social signals would be a whole bunch of like Facebook likes and shares and retweets on Twitter and whatever other social media the kids look at nowadays. I would try and get 1,000 social media signals like that. And then the next thing I would do is now I can do like a citations. I think I mentioned that in one of my last videos where your name, address, and phone number is all over the internet. I would buy I outsource this too, so it's very tedious to do the data entry, but over 350 websites that has your name, address, and phone number on there. And a lot of popular websites like Yahoo. It looks like you already have a lot of them, like Yelp and Angie's List. But I would do 350 and then do like a citation cleanup. If there's any like little thing off, that would be all cleaned up. It'd be very consistent across the web, and then that would also help Google trust you, because it's all about the trust. Is how you get ranked to the top of Google. And then the next thing after that, after about a month, I'd first pull a report of where you're at now, and then pull a report of after I did all this. You should be on the first page instantly from all that. And then just to get you into the top 3, I would be shooting for number 1 now. So whatever it takes. The next thing I do is a very, very, strongly influential backlink from a website. I own a whole bunch of websites that, so let's say a business has been around forever. They built up a lot of trust in the eyes of Google, and then for whatever reason they go out of business, they merge, they change names, they move, they forget to pay the bill maybe, and then their website name just goes back into the public for someone else to buy it. And it usually goes back to an auction block because it's worth money. So I got a lot of these websites that range from, I buy them for like $100 to $800, and then and then I would make that website live again, and then with the sole purpose of putting your website, a backlink to your website. And once Google sees that, now it's like a lot of, it's called link juice, so would be pouring into your website. Google would trust that, and all these things together is just a very logical way. Nobody else is doing this that I know of. There's a couple other SEO agencies in Kenosha, and they're not like me. They haven't been around as long as me, and I don't know who they are, so I could be totally wrong about that. But anyhow, I think I am probably the best around. So if you're interested, let me know. I can show you how to do some of these things. It would instantly help you. So I'm here for you if you need me, and have a good day. Hope this video was good for you. Take care. Bye.